You know what, man? I ain't trying to hear none of it. Y'all can go ahead with that. Around here ain't no deception, except that I wrestle with stresses related to restless obsession. The message, the masses, so maybe the mind of a young adolescent. I'm shining fluorescent. That mean you don't see it essential. I relay the reason I'm breathing. The people is speaking. The media meeting a different agenda. I'm popping off and out propaganda. Call up the city. Baltimore gotcha, Geraldo Rivera. Get the fuck out the area, can't sit around watching, critiquing and talking like I got the answers. We started off walking the end of the march, and I'm holding the road to growing and knowing. The more we together, the further we go. They try to divide us and call us civilians inside in the ride, selling a lie, and you go and buy it. You go and buy what's going around. True, I go and I find, I go and I tell it without being biased. Opposing injustice, they call me defiant. I post and I protest, stand up for my rights. Want me to know I don't matter, but mood on the job can cost me my life. I hear what they saying, I know what I'm seeing, and I don't want none of it. Very apparent, the reason the berries, and I don't want none of it. Hear what they saying, I know what I'm seeing, and I don't want none of it. I don't want none of it. Shouldn't a murder be more than the burden of fixing the statement? The paperwork tainted, I won't entertain it. No mention of races or what generation. No need for the stats, ages and ranges. I start with the basic, they stupid or crazy. Hope they know that we know, abrasive and facing the daily subversities. Maybes ain't feeding no babies. They playing by same rules, they kill us for breaking. They blame us for looting like it was communities. Was it a young boy? Was it a young girl? How was the school system? You ever wonder? You ever thankful? How do you know better? Probably had an example. Maybe no way to relate. Supported or kicked out the way. Managed to follow and raging to stay what they saying. I know what I'm seeing, and I don't want none of it. Very apparent, the reason the berries, and I don't want none of it. Hear what they saying, I know what I'm seeing, and I don't want none of it. I don't want none of it. Look at the problem, start saying it loud. Make them address it and figure it out. I'm working and getting it started, why stop it, just pointing it out. No fucking around, imagine a riot in front of your house. President saying on TV, the city is thugging it out. Fucking us up, like I don't know how. This shit is a movie, we living it out. What is the logic? Trying to figure it out. And the corruption, nah, just calling the National Guard. State of emergency, houses just falling apart. Children are homeless, mothers are addicts, fathers are gone, denying we dying, abiding by fraudulent policy. Honestly, I'm just so tired of it all. I hear what they saying, I know what I'm seeing, and I don't want none of it. Very apparent, the reason the berries, and I don't want none of it. Hear what they saying, I know what I'm seeing, and I don't want none of it. I don't want none of it.
For the past 5 years, Josephina and I have been rolling hard, coming up in the game. Literally brick by brick. She used to set up licks for my homeboy Carlos.
Get the fuck on the ground! Fuck that! Fuck that!
Since he died, she and I been doing this. And if you thought I was her driver,
What? Yes.
then you clearly got me fucked up.